particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
That's a dangerous throw. It falls incomplete, but this defense almost had a 2nd interception today.
He's rattled right now. He throws a pick on the last drive, and Chris, he comes out here, and this is the type of series that you want to see that short memory, and you want to see a quarterback get back to his roots and use that offense, and here he throws the ball right back into a precarious situation. That one should have been picked off.
Dropping back, it's Jones. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll try the ground game here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Send the back in motion. To the air, it's Jones. Moves out of the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is assignment football at its best. This defense has done a nice job. When I prepare for this team, this defense is always in the right spot. They're in the right spot here on 3rd down. Eyes in the backfield, and they're able to get the stop. The quarterback tries to use his legs, but he just can't move the chains.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on 4th down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a 1st down.
They call the draw play here.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Same tailback, another carry. He's got space. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Using his legs, it's Pryor. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And they bring him down, looks like inches short of the marker.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Chris, I'm a big believer that the most important target you can have in the red zone is a big tight end because he can occupy the middle of the field. That creates one-on-ones on the outside. You can also utilize him as a blocker if you want to run it. Here, you're completing the ball to the tight end, and he's setting you up with first and goal. Again, these tight ends, invaluable in the red zone.
Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
I'm pretty surprised they didn't try to go with the run game at least once. You've got an incompletion and a sack here on first and second down. And on third down, now this defense really has an opportunity to get themselves off the field and force a field goal. That would be a win for this defense. We'll see if they get aggressive here and go with the blitz.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
They've already converted 2 fourth-down conversions on this drive. Can they make it 3 for 3 on fourth and goal here? And it's broken up nicely. The defense is stopping a turnover on downs. They're stopped on fourth down. It's a turnover on downs. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge fourth down stop. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Fires it down the right side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Throws it to the right. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for 2nd and short.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. And the receiver's got it. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a 1st down.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback. Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Pryor. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Wide open downfield. And the Gators will spend their 1st timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
We're just not going to win big games if you're putting the ball in harm's way. He's already thrown a pick in this game. Here, he does it again. We're not even to halftime yet. This defense is flying around the field, creating opportunities for themselves. They are making...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. To throw, it's Reed. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaking into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And now they'll set up for the point after. Kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. The throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Timeout taken by Florida, their second. We've got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This was my favorite concept to throw when I was playing quarterback. You got 4 verticals, and it depends on the coverage. You can have open coverage with 2 safeties. You can have closed coverage with a middle safety. And when you get a closed coverage like this one, you go 2 up on the middle third. Those seam routes are what you're reading. You go 1 to 2 right down the middle of the field, but they just can't connect. To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be. I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's when they'll start the drive. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. Dropping back, it's Reed. Caught by the receiver. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. More of the same for this offense early in the third quarter in this crucial game, Joel. They're going to the target that really hasn't been stopped by this defense yet.
Chris, they've tried man coverage. They've tried zone coverage. At this point, I think it has to be a double team. Look for a bracket. You've got to bracket this wide receiver, or they're just going to wear him out en route to a win.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
The pass rush gets home.
Chris, this is one of the things I was pointing out to the group the other day about this safety and how he can go rogue sometimes. But remember, it's about the belief that this staff has in him. If they trust him to see those opportunities and take advantage, they're going to continue to run plays like this. And look at him. He takes off and he's able to get home and get
sacked on back-to-back plays.
Well, these are situations you just hate to be in as an offense. Third and obvious. Everyone knows they're throwing the football. It's very difficult to protect the passer. And ultimately,
wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, Florida, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Reed. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. They'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Running through the tackle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Now you get to this point in the national championship game and you're trying to execute a comeback. Every conversion is massive. This is one of those we might look back on and say it spurred some momentum in the comeback for this team. Now they've got to capitalize and continue to move the ball down the field.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Jones. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on 3rd down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the 2nd half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Wilson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting it.
Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The BAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Reed. Catch made on the left side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So the catch sets up second and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here comes the rush. Catch made on the right side. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. All tied up at the end of 3. The fourth quarter will decide this. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Riley. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Reed. That pass is caught. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They jump on top now here in the 4th. The
scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive